and the premieres of his latest film, X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Yeah, but he's taken time out of his busy schedule to come and join us this morning. It is a very busy schedule as well, this, isn't it? You've got... how many premieres was it in the end? 117?
147 premieres,
What?
Juvenaires Void. Yeah, we did New York last night. We're doing London, Leicester Square today. We're also going for a Guinness Book of Record attempt for the largest cosplay event ever.
Cosplay?
Cosplay is when people dress up with their partners or just friends or
people they don't know.
or just people that come around and put their keys in a bowl. People that dress up as you know, superheroes and their favourite characters and things.
So they're going to go down to Leicester Square. So
Yeah.
if you've got an X-Men costume, go down to Leicester Square and you can be with like-minded X-Men fans.
Yeah, and even if you don't have an X-Men costume, I'd say it's probably quite worthwhile coming down and checking it out, because it is going to be quite a spectacle, not just because of the actors and the red carpet and all that, but because of the fans really taking it so seriously and getting into it.
Now, that's interesting, because the fans do, obviously...
Yeah.
Fans of certain things...
Yeah.
Doctor and X-Men, I can imagine, is like that. Star Trek, Star Wars, take it very, very seriously. So do they get in touch with you, because you're playing the young Professor X, do they get in touch with you and tell you exactly how you should play it?
I've had a couple of people sort of tell me that the choice to have long, shaggy hair in this one is a genre-ruining choice.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, but then I just thought, you know, all right, mate, watch the film first and then decide. Yeah, people feel really strongly about things and really do take it very seriously, but that's why we make the films, because people take it that seriously.
Do you, I suppose we're assuming people know what the storyline is, but do you want to just fill people in for why you've got long, shaggy hair in this one?
Because it's the 70s, man, and you can't do the 70s without bell-bottoms, bad hair, bad facial hair, sweat marks and...
Kipper ties.
Weed and things like that.
Because Wolverine's come back to the past in order to persuade you to do something important to save the future.
Basically, the future of the world is in grave jeopardy, not just for mutants, but it's been a war that has affected even the humans to the point of near extinction. Charles and Eric decide that something needs to be fixed in their past, stylistically and just, you know, appropriately. It happens to be the 70s because it's the coolest decade ever. So they have to send Wolverine sort of back to the past. He has to try and unify us in order to change something, and that's no mean feat, because I hate Eric. And I'm angry with him because he paralysed me and he stole my sister and all these things.
I think we have a clip of the moment where you kind of have it out with him on the plane. Here we go.
You sacrificed your power so you could walk.
What do you know about it?
I've lost my fair share.
Huh. Dry your eyes, Eric. It doesn't justify what you've done.
You've no idea what I've done.
I know that you took the things that mean the most to me.
Well, maybe you should have fought harder for them.
If you want to fight, Eric, I will give you a fight!
Let him come.
You abandoned me! You took her away and you abandoned me!
Angel. Azazel. Emma. Banshee. Mutant brothers and sisters, you abandoned us all.
I've been an X-Men fan for years and years and years and years, and it is always something so exciting about when another film comes out and you sort of, we're going to see this comic that I've adored being imagined on set. But I can't imagine how much fun you guys must have had just being X-Men, and in the 70s, like you say, it's like it's a double whammy.
I've very rarely stepped onto set in my costume and hair and makeup and all that kind of stuff and kind of going like, yes, I'm always slightly like, I'm not sure, I don't feel comfortable in my, well, we'll wait and see. And on this one, I walked onto set for the first day and saw my reflection in a mirror that was on set, and I was like, yes. Just so chuffed to be strutting my stuff.
Dip in your stride.
Yeah, totally,
like, mate. A bit of swagger.
I was like, I just want to strut. It was awesome, man. It was really awesome.
And what did Patrick Stewart think about it? Because, of course, you play a young him.
He's, you know, he's fairly intimidated by me and my vast experience, obviously. Knight of the realm that he is. But it's kind of amazing to get to work with him, and it's something I've never really thought would happen. Should I keep talking?
Yeah, no, we're just looking at pictures. That scene between the two of you, though, is such a compelling moment, and
like that.
Nose to nose, I mean, toe to toe, it's...
Well, I thought, you know, I play the younger him, and I also play him very differently from the way that he plays him as well. In a lot of ways, apart from the empathy, which we both try and do. But we look kind of different as well.
Was he one of those people that was telling you you're playing him all wrong?
Yeah, totally. So listen to me now. But I thought, you know, the thing we do share in common is we've got quite large noses, and and I thought we should get nose to nose and have a profile shot. So we were like, the first thing I did after waking up in that scene was get right in his face and like.
You had a nose off?
Yeah, he wins the nose off, I'm afraid, but apparently your nose still grows over the years, so I think by the time I'm his age, I'm going to well beat him.
It's all going to come down to the nose.
Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman and Jennifer Lawrence strike me as some of the nicest people to be working with. And
two of the biggest stars. Yeah, they're two of the biggest stars in the world, never mind Hollywood, and yet they've got no ego whatsoever. In fact, this entire cast was like that. It's rare you get that many actors together and it's not a volatile situation, but instead you've got an environment where everybody's backing each other up and trying to help each other achieve more, and it's really amazing.
And is there another one?
There is another one. We're planning Apocalypse, which is not just the name of the film, it's also the name of a mutant.
We just need to mention very briefly, obviously, Soccer8's coming up. You're back.
Yeah.
Jose didn't win anything this year, but he's now hoping to rectify that by winning for the rest of the world as your manager.
If Jose tells us a bunch of rubbish footballing celebrities that we are the special ones, I might pass out. But I don't think he'll say it. I'm quite excited about meeting old Silver Fox. Yeah, I think he's brilliant.
Are you ready for it?
I'm not a Chelsea fan, but yeah, I think he's brilliant. I am ready for it. I'm not as fit as I'd like to be, and I've not been playing as much football as I'd like to be.
That's what I like to
What
do.
a laugh, man.
It's the best
Lovely
thing.
to see you,
Break your
James.
legs this year.
No!
You heard that, didn't you? The referee, make sure he heard it too.
It's time to go to Lorraine.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.